Downbeat magazine is calling Ingrid Jensen one of the most important improvising jazz musicians of the future. Her trumpet playing has taken her around the world, and she's winning praise from not just the jazz critics, but also the audiences.
For me, when I play, I'm not really thinking of myself as a jazz musician or even a trumpet player. It's just, oh goody, I'm in this moment with these people and we have this music. Let's see what we can do here. This is exciting, and the idea of fame and fortune and all that it doesn't really enter the picture.
Ingrid now lives in Queens, New York, but she grew up on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, where she lived a simple life in the countryside near the town of Nanaimo. Her late mother and her stepfather helped create the music program at her school. It would be Ingrid's introduction to the trumpet.
The first year I had it, I just wanted to quit because it sounded so much like a trumpet and so much just like ugly, blatty sound. And as I started to hear some of these great trumpet players like Clifford Brown and Chet Baker and Miles Davis, Clark Terry, Louis Armstrong, of course, but as I started to hear their personalities in their trumpet playing, I became more and more convinced that, yeah, I can do that. I can somehow I don't have to sing, but I can find a way to put a vocal kind of a sound through the trumpet.
Journalist and jazz critic James Hale.
Ingrid has a very distinctive voice, you know, that ability to sound truly in the moment and to make such beautiful statements. She brings a lot of excitement to her playing, but she also brings a lot of passion and a lot of her soul. You know, she's truly a musician who expresses her personality and the way she's feeling in the moment through her instrument.
People misinterpret it as being a very difficult instrument to play. After a gig, a lot of times people will say, oh wow, you must have big lungs to play like that and strong lips. The trumpet is just one of those instruments that, because of the back pressure and because of the physical nature of the instrument, you really have to be in good shape.
The trumpet's a hard instrument for everybody. I know more trumpet players who hate the instrument they play than any other instrument. I mean, it's a physically demanding instrument. It's jammed up against your lips. It's difficult to play. It's difficult to keep the air regulated. But Ingrid's not unusual in that she often talks about, you know, the trumpet it's just a tool. It's not so much the instrument as just a way of expression. It's just another voice.
Music is a big part of focusing for me too. Probably would have been an ADD poster child as a kid, but fortunately I was channeling my energy into a lot of other cool stuff.
Instead of Ritalin?
Yeah, instead of Ritalin, right? Don't get me started. I have many opinions on that industry.
Nanaimo has produced many successful musicians, including jazz singer and pianist Diana Krall.
Definitely seeing Diana have a career gave me this tiny little inkling that maybe I could do this. I think she had graduated from school and she came into the band room in the high school that I was in, and the band teacher there was really one of her early mentors. And she played, like, just sat down at the piano and played some swinging trio kind of thing. And I was like, wow, well, she can do that on piano. Maybe I can do this on trumpet. But, you know, aside from seeing her play, I had like a woman that was really hitting hard and taking care of business. I hadn't seen a lot of women, especially playing trumpet, but it definitely had an impact on me.